Okay, so we finished our tour. I remember the last home had a chapel space to it.
That's where Mary was.
That's where the statue was. How do you kind of, naturally give people that invitation to have reflective time with God if they're, living here and, isolated from their life that got them into this crisis? Mm-hmm. How do you also offer the invitation to explore spending time with God in chapel or prayer even?
Well, that's the difference of a Baby's Breath and other centers, is that we're faith-based. And we choose not to accept government funding because the government would dictate how we bring God into our services. So we can pray with clients. We can do intercessory prayer. At Jeffersonville, like I said, the classes are actually in St. Francis's Church in Norristown. So there's an adoration chapel right there. They do a decade of the rosary with the group. But Linda here, the way she evangelizes her Catholic faith is she offers for them to come with her to Mass. And that's how we Catholics share our faith.
Okay. And then what is the process of somebody getting selected to be in this house?
So we had to change things up. Moving into this home, we had a change in leadership. And so we used to have a housing director that would conduct everything from the phone interview all the way down to the day-to-day activities here at the home. But that position went away. So what we're doing in the interim is we're having volunteers from other centers come do the phone screen, do the in-person interview with Linda. And we're going to have to wait and see how we manage the behaviors internally, because that typically was something that the housing director would handle.
Okay. And you have some people lined up to start living here?
Yet. We're just taking each day, each week as they come. The first thing that we had to do was rebuild the staff that was here at the old home, which the advocate that is coming back, the last client that she helped, was about 6 months ago. So we are definitely looking for more people. If you are interested in helping here at the home, we could use some hands-on management of this home in particular, which has some differences between the directors at the other centers. The other centers can train advocates as well, but there's just other added responsibilities to managing this home.
What level of experience does it take to manage the people in this home?
There's really no educational requirement. We had one housing director that I believe she did have a bachelor's degree, but not in social work. And then the last housing director, she was a retired CFO of a national corporation. So the educational level differences are wide, but as long as someone has the skill set to be organized and has the right mix of compassion and discipline, I would say those are the requirements to work in this home. Obviously, having a Catholic understanding is a high priority.
Yeah. You mentioned before that some people take the mission of a Baby's Breath and they say they run with it in their own light, in their own way, and kind of don't embrace the full mission. It can be kind of difficult to have good management if there's, not agreed upon mission goals. These are those type of people end up working themselves out.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but you're saying that
people that aren't Catholic to be a part of our mission, but they have to respect the Catholic tenets that we embrace. And it'll be a real problem if they don't, because we'll eventually run into some issues, some differences.
And then I guess long-term idea, do you want there to be bigger homes like this, or do you want there to be more homes? Say again.
I would definitely like more homes like ours to exist, and I'd be willing to help get them started. There's another property down in Collingdale that I'm trying to see if we can partner together.
Thank you for letting us intrude on you today. I think this video is about, or this walkthrough has been pretty helpful for taking a grasp of what this home accomplishes or tries to. All right, bye.